All right, guys, so this is race 2. Straight is now closed. Straight is now closed. Lineup will be Mike, Madison, Eric, Rui, Shane, and Kel. Is there any other way to do it, Eric? That's right. So it's Mike, Madison, Eric, Rui, Shane, and Kel. Mike will go on the tone. Madison, Eric, Rui, Shane, Kel. Race 2 up and running. All right, looks like it was Mike with the hot lap 13.1. Second lap you see up there, that 11.92, he tripped the timer on the inside, so. All right, 3 laps in for everyone here. Looks like I'm going to be calling it out on Kel.
4 minutes left.
See when he hits the loop here, that is the white buggy blue stripes. Yeah, Kel 23.512 right now. Shane 22.502. Mike 22.509. Eric on the 21.504. Rui 21.511. And Madison on the 17. Fast lap right now going to Eric 13.01. Watch the rhythm, guys. Watch the rhythm. Clear. Once again, white buggy. Take that away. It's now Shane. I'll wait and let everyone get a lap in. Watch the rhythm. Watch the doubles in the rhythm, guys. All right, Shane, blue and yellow buggy. Yellow wheels is my 1 now. Eric in the 2 in the pink. And Kel in the white is in 3rd. Shane is running 23.511. Eric 22.505.
3 minutes left.
Kel 22.507. Rui sitting in the number 4 spot 21.501. Mike right behind him 509. And Madison on the 17.510. Fast lap now going to Rui 12.70. Sorry, Eric 12.69. .225 left on the clock. Watch rhythm. Nice save, Steve. All right, so it's still Shane. Now Kel in the 2, Eric in the 3. Then we got Rui, Mike, and Madison. Shane, the only one on the 23 lap pace, 5:08 right now. That is the yellow
2
and
minutes
blue
left.
buggy. Hits the loop 23.508. Kel 22.503. Eric's 503. Rui 507. Then Mike sitting on the 21.508. Madison on the 16. Fast lap going to Eric 12.62. Minute 10 left to go.
1 minute left.
So once again, our yellow and blue buggy over the big tabletops are 1. He's running 23.509. Kel's 22.502. Rui now in the 3, 504. Eric 508. Mike on the 21.504 and Madison on the 17. Fast lap overall going to Eric still with a 12.62. Rui now moves into the number 2 spot. .25 seconds left to go. It is Shane, Rui, Kel, Eric, Mike, and Madison.
Car 1 is done.
Mike, you are done.
Car 4
Rui's
is
done.
Car 3
Eric's
is done.
done. Kel's done. 2 more still alive. 2 more still alive, guys. Don't cross in the straight.
Car 5 is
And
done.
this is why I ask you guys to stop moving when you're done your race. Shane takes that one, 23.510. Rui came in second, 22.502.1. Kel, 22.502.8. Eric, 22.506. Mike came in 21.503. And Madison, 17.516. Get your cars on charge. Get out to Marshall. Race 3. Chris, Alex, Darcy, Brandon, and Mike. And Tyler. Sorry, I forgot about you, Tyler. Sure. All right, guys, we're going to close the straight, get you lined up. Chris, Alex, and Darcy. Chris, Alex, and Darcy. Straight is closed, guys. Straight is closed. Chris, Alex, and Darcy's my 1, 2, and 3. Then we got Brandon, Mike, and Tyler. Eric always carries a wrench around in his pocket. So line up once again. Chris, Alex, Darcy, Brandon, Mike, and Tyler. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Chris on the tone. Alex. Darcy. Brandon. Mike. Tyler. Hot lap on to Tyler, 12:56. Look at you guys all bunched up. Give you some big bumpers. You can play short course racing. where Rubbin is racing. All right, guys, clean it up just a little bit. Safe passes, choose your lines.
4 minutes left.
All right, calling it out on Tyler. Yellow and blue, 24-5-10, holding fast lap, 12:50. Alex in the number 2, 22-5-06. Brandon, 21-5-09. Mike, 20-5-14. Darcy on the 19. And Chris on the 18. Watch after the big table, guys. Nice job, Shane. Very quick. 3:20 left on the clock. It is Tyler, Alex, Brandon, Mike, Darcy, and Chris.
Three minutes left.
Once again, our yellow and blue buggy is our leader. Should be tripping the loop here on a 24-lap pace. Oh, 23-5-07 right now. Alex on the 22-5-01. That's the yellow and pink, I guess. Brandon in third, 21-5-11. Mike, 20-5-13. Darcy on the 19, and Chris on the 17. I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 left to go. It's Tyler, Alex, Brandon, Mike, Darcy, and Chris. Top 2 drivers, Tyler and Alex, both on the 23. Tyler, 5:05. Alex, 5:07. He's now holding fast lap of the 12:24. Brandon now sitting in the number 3 spot, 21-5-04. Mike on the 21-5-13. Darcy on the 19. And Chris on the 18. Tyler, yellow and blue is my 1. Yellow and pink's 2. And blue with white wheels is my 3. Ding.
1 minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Still Tyler and Alex on that 23-lap pace. Then we got Mike, Brandon, and Darcy all on the 20 now, and Chris on the 18. Tyler running 23-5-01, Alex 5:09, Brandon 25 flat, Mike 5:02, Darcy 5:06, Chris 18-5-09. Fast lap still being held by Alex, 12:24. 30 seconds left. Boy, Steve, there's a lot of guys who are going to have to buy you a drink or pop or something. Chris, you're done.
Car 2 is
Alex
done.
is done. Remember, guys, pull off the track when I tell you you're done.
Car 6
Tyler.
is done.
3 cars still left live. There's Darcy.
Car 4
Brandon,
is
Mike
done.
is still alive.
Car 5 is done.
And that's it. Tyler taking it 23-5 flat. Alex came in 22-5-03. Brandon 21-5-10. Mike 21-5-13. Darcy 20-5-10. And Chris on the 18-5 flat. Four-wheel buggy. Madison, Mike, Daryl, and Aaron. Yeah, I believe. Is that what color it was supposed to be? I mean the cherry red. All right, so we're just waiting for Mike to come out. Our marshals are out. This is good. So, guys, right after this race, we are going to go back into, we're going to go right into round 2, race 1. So there's no resort. So race 1 drivers, please be ready to go because you guys are up right after this. We're going to do round 1, round 2, back to back, and then we will take a break for round 3. There will be a resort. That's it right there, Victor. All right, guys, we're going to get them lined up. Madison, Mike, Daryl, and Aaron. That is our lineup. Once again, Madison, Mike, Daryl, and Aaron. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Madison on the tone. Mike, Daryl, Aaron, all right. I think Daryl's going to have the hot lap here. 1474. That is the purple buggy, yellow wheels. Oh, losing a wheel. Was that Aaron? And we are down to 3.
Four minutes left.
All right, calling it out on Daryl, 22.507 with the fast lap, 13.14. Mike on the 22.508, and Madison on the 18.509. Purple, yellow wheels all the way around is my 1. Green is my 2. Sorry, make that the other way around now. Mike is out front on this one. Green buggy, 22.501. Daryl is 508. Mike now holding fast lap, 1281.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 left to go. It's Mike, Daryl, and Madison. Mike staying at the top, 22.508 with the fast lap, 1281. Daryl, 21.5 flat. Madison, 18.511. 2:20 left to go.
Two minutes left.
Still Mike, Daryl, Madison. Mike put down a new fast lap, 12:31. That's the green buggy. Currently running 22.504. Daryl, 21.5 flat. Madison, 18.508. Daryl's fast lap right now, 13.14, and Madison, 14.32.
One minute left.
"45-second call. Race 1 drivers, James, Scott, Roland, Dave, Chris, and Justin. Please be ready. You guys are up next. Round 2, race 1. 30 seconds left in this one. Mike's still at the top, setting the pace for everyone. 22.502. Daryl, 21.503. Madison, 18.504. There's the tone. Madison, you're done.
Car 2 is
Mike
done.
is done. And
Car 3
Daryl's
is
done.
done.
Mike's going to take that one. He almost made it up to 23 lap pace. 22.5 flat with the fast lap, 12.31. Daryl came in 21.5 flat. His fast lap, 13.14. And Madison, 18.503 with a 14.32. I will need one volunteer marshal for this next race. Daryl, you're going to be number 4 on number 4 spot. Well, roughly at the pipe. You guys are good. You're all out here nice and quick. All my marshals are in place. All right, guys. Are you good, Aaron? Okay, straight is closed. Straight is closed. Go ahead, Aaron. Lineup is James, Dave, Justin, Roland, Chris, and Scott. James currently holding TQ 25-5-13. He would. He would. James probably disagrees, but. All right. Drivers ready. James on the tone. Dave, Justin, Roland, Chris, Scott, oh, nice and easy, guys. Don't push through. Don't push through. Looks like James is going to have the hot lap here. All the rest of the traffic's coming up. Seeing TQ markers beside James and Dave. James did have the hot lap 12:04. What was that? Did your batteries die in your radio, James? My God. All right, looks like I got Dave on TQ. One more lap to go, though. We'll see. Yep, Dave on TQ. That is the green and silver with green wheels. 25-507 right now. Scott sitting in my number 2 spot. 24-503. Rolling in 23-504. Chris 508. James now on the 23-506, just a whole ahead of Chris, and Justin on the 21. It is now Scott, Dave, Chris, Roland, James, and Justin. How quickly things change. Scott driving the white and light blue and dark blue stripes on the side. $3:25 left to go. Scott is now on TQ. That is the blue and white going over the big tabletop. Now over the doubles. He is my number 1. Let's see when he hits the loop. 25-5-12. Dave sitting in the number 2 spot. 24-502. James now 508. Roland 510. Chris 511. Very close between 2nd to 5th here. And Justin on the 22-505. Fast lap overall going to James 1197. Scott get marshaled. Let's see if he can hold that TQ spot. It's going to be tight. Dropped off. So close between them. He went from being on TQ down to 5th. Yeah, that's how tight it is right now. It is Dave, James, Chris, Roland, and Scott. Justin. Dave running 24-5 flat. James 505. Chris 509. Roland 511. Scott 23-5 flat, and Justin 22-502. So green and silver is my 1. Blue and white is my 2. And yellow and blue is my 3 now.
2 minutes left.
Dave, James, and Chris, 2 minutes left on the clock. Top 5 drivers all on the 24-lap pace. Dave 502, James 508, Chris 510, Scott 511, Roland 511, And Justin on the 22.502. James still holding that fast lap, 11.97. No one on the 25 yet. No one pushing on James's TQ. Dave getting close, though. 24.501. The James is 504. Everyone breaking it down. Chris now 508. Scott 509 right behind him, and Roland 511. James puts down new fast lap, 11.82. Green and silver 1. Dark blue and white is my 2. Yellow and blue
left.
is my 3. 60 seconds left to go. Dave's 24.503, James 505, Chris 506, Roland 510, Scott 510, and Justin now on the 23.511. Twenty seconds left. Dave, James, Chris, Roland, Scott, and Justin. There's the tone.
Car 1
James,
is done.
you are done.
Car 6 is
Justin,
done. Car 4 is done.
Dave, 3 buggies still left live. They're both done. It's all right.
Car 3
Roland's
is done.
done.
Car
Chris
5 is done.
and Scott. James taking that one at the end, 24.502 with 11.82 fast lap. Dave came in 24.503. Chris 507, Scott 508.5, Roland 508.7, and Justin 22.501. Very tight between you guys. Race 2, Shane, Rui, Kel, Eric, Mike, and Madison. Watch your rhythm, guys. Watch your rhythm. Roland, we're going to get you on the number 5 spot, looks like. Chris, I guess you got to buy. You're good. Hi, Andy. Tonight could be your night. Where's your car? All right, guys, straight is now closed. Straight is now closed. Lineup is Shane, Rui, Kel, Eric, Mike, and Madison. Once again, Shane, Rui, Kel, Eric, Mike, and Madison. Good. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Shane on the tone. Rui, Kel, Eric, Mike, Madison. Okay, hot lap going to Eric, 12.81. Pink buggy, white wheels. Everyone in with 3 laps.
4 minutes left.
Calling in on Kel, 23.504, holding fast lap 12.59. Rui, 23.505. Mike, 23.509. Shane, 22.510. Eric, 5.11. Madison on the 19. Kel, Rui, Mike, Eric, Shane, and Madison. White buggy, blue stripe on the side is my number 1 out there right now. Lighter green with yellow wheels is my 2. White and green is my 3. Rui now moves up to the top of the screen. Top 3 drivers on the 23, Rui, Kel, and Mike. Rui's 504, Kel 506. Oh, Mike just dropped off, 22.502. Eric right behind him, 503. Shane 21.502, and Madison 18.504. Kel still holding fast lap, 12.59. 2:45 left on the clock. Getting down our 2-minute mark. It is now Rui,
2
Eric,
minutes left.
Mike, Kel, Shane, Madison. Green with yellow wheels. My number 1, 23.504 right now. Eric in the number 2 in the pink is 23.512, holding fast lap 12.45. Mike in the green and white in third, 22.501. Shane right behind him, 508. Kel now 22.512, and Madison on the 17.5 flat. So Rui and Eric both on that 23-lap pace. Rui's 506, Eric 509. Rui hits the loop at 508. And Eric is at 508. So top 2 on the same pace right now. Mike brings it back up to a 23.511.
One minute left.
We go 1 minute left to go. It's now Rui, Mike, and Eric all on the 23. Rui 506, Mike 510, Eric 512, Shane on the 22, 509, Kel right there with him 509, and Madison on the 17. Eric still holding fast lap 12:45. 30 seconds left to go. That was quite the tumble. That's Eric getting put back on the big table. What was that? That's the leader you smacked around. Oh, smacked you so good, you broke. Kel, you are done.
Car 2 is done.
Madison's done.
Car 3 is done.
Eric There we go. Shane's good. Rui.
Car 1
and
is done.
That is it. Mike took it at the end, 23-5-11. Rui came in 5-16. Eric, 22-5-09. Shane, 22-5-17. Kel on the 21-5-03. And Madison on the 17-5-02. This is race 3 out. If anyone wants paperwork from all the races, I got it. All my drivers are over the loop, just looking for my marshals. RPM sign. Number 5 spot. Who am I missing now? Eric, RPM sign. Number 6 spot. Oh, Kel's over there. Okay. All right, guys, straight is closed. Let's get you lined up. Tyler, Alex, Brandon. It's my 1, 2, and 3. Tyler, Alex, Brandon, Mike, Darcy, and Chris. And maybe a marshal there in the center. Steve can't reach that one. It's too far. Tyler, Alex, Brandon, Mike, Darcy, and Chris. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Tyler on the tone. Alex, Brandon, Mike, Darcy, Chris. Hot lap going to Tyler, 13:08, yellow and blue. Watch your rhythm, guys. Oh, tried. Oh, in the center there. Since you're there, Cal. All right, calling it out on Alex. We need a marshal over here. Alex, 23-505. Tyler, 5-12. Darcy on the 22-504. Brandon on the 21. Mike on the 20. And Chris on the 15. Fast lap going to Alex, 12:48. C drops down the third, and Tyler back up to the top. It is now Tyler, Darcy, and Alex. Tyler, yellow and blue is my 1. Darcy in the blue with yellow wheels on the back, white on the front. That's my 2. Actually, Alex is. I'll wait a second to see here. No, Alex is my 2. That is the yellow and the cherry red. I'm still calling it pink. That's
3
pink.
minutes left.
If cherry was that color, I wouldn't eat it. It's not ready yet. 3 minutes left to go. It is Tyler, Alex, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, and Chris. Once again, yellow and blue is my 1. Yellow and pink is my 2. And blue with yellow wheels in the back is my 3. Tyler running 23.5 flat, almost on that 24-lap pace. There it is, 24.512, holding fast lap, 12.39. Alex, 23.508. Darcy, 21.505. Mike right behind him, 5.13. Brandon on the 25 flat, and Chris on the 18.502.
Two minutes left.
Minute 30 left to go. Tyler, Alex, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, and Chris. All right, looks like Mike's going to move in. No, Darcy holds it there. Tyler, 24.511. Alex, 23.509. He now holds fast lap, 12.29. Darcy, 21.508.
1 minute
Mike,
left.
509. Brandon on the 25.06. And Chris on the 18.5 flat. Less than a minute left to go. $15 seconds left. Race 4 up next. There's the tone.
Car 6
Tyler,
is done.
you're done.
Car 4
Brandon,
is done. Car 2 is done.
Alex. Few cars still left
Car
live here.
5 is done.
Mike, and just Chris. That's the last
Car
one.
1 is
There we
done.
go. Tyler, 23.501. Alex came in 23.504 with the fast lap overall, 12.03. Darcy taking third, 21.503. Mike, 5.05. Brandon on the 25.01. And Chris on the 19.504. Race 4. Right after this, guys, we are going to take a 10-minute break, and there will be a resort. Chris, you really weren't just trying to argue with a female, were you? So once again, guys, right after this, we will take a short break and a resort. Just 4 of you in this one. It's nice and easy. Hey, Madison, you better do really, really good this race. All right, we can get them lined up. Mike, Daryl, Madison's car will be the invisible one for now. Then Aaron. Aaron says the wheels are tight. It's good. Oh. Mike, you're up front. It's Mike, Daryl, Madison, and Aaron. Green buggy needs to cruise up front. There we go. Thank you. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Mike on the tone. Daryl. Madison. Aaron. All right, hot lap going to Daryl, 1469. Purple buggy, yellow wheels all the way around.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down. Guys are starting to come around. Here we go. 4 laps in. Mike at the top on the 19. Nope. Daryl at the top, 19.506. Mike, 5.13. Madison on the 18.502. Aaron on the 13.521. Fast lap going to Mike, 12.69. It's Daryl, Mike, Madison, and Aaron.
Three minutes left.
Two down, 3 left to go. It is Mike, 21.505 home fast lap, 12.50. Daryl on the 19.502. Madison on the 18.504. And Aaron on the 14. Mike driving the green and white. That is your leader.
Two minutes left.
I'm going to wait for Mike to hit my loop here before I call it out. Mike's still at the top, 21.508 with the fast lap, 12.31. Daryl on the 20.508, Madison on the 19.509, and Aaron on the 14.504. Minute 30 left to go.
1 minute left.
Oh. That is Daryl's buggy out. It's going to be Mike Madison and Aaron here. Mike and Daryl were both on the 21 lap pace. 35 seconds left to go. And there's the tone. Drivers, when I call your name, your race is over. By the time you make it there, it'll probably be over. Yep. Behind the table, Marshall, behind the big table.
Car 1 is done.
Madison,
Car 2 is
Mike. Aaron is still alive. And
Car
that is
4
it.
is done.
Mike taking it 22.515 with the fast lap overall. 12.31. Madison came in second, 18.506. And Aaron on the 14.514. All right, there it is up on the screen. I do have the paperwork coming back. When we get back in about 10 minutes, it'll be Eric, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Scott, and Madison for race 1. I will need a volunteer marshal for that. All right, guys, we're going to get going with round 3 racing. Race 1, Eric, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Chris, and Madison. You guys are up. Someone's keys are sitting at the end of the track down here in the corner. Right on the side of the track. If you're missing keys, if you don't pick them up soon, you may be missing them. 4-wheel buggy is 2 Marshall plus 2 volunteers because I got Madison racing back to back. Thank you, Roland. I got 1 volunteer. I need 1 more. Thank you, Scott. Got my volunteers. Daryl, you still doing repairs? Yeah, you're into it deep? All right, so all my marshals are in place. Looking for Eric. That's the last one over my loop. It's round 3. 4 races in round 3 here. Final qualifier. You all right there, Daryl? Hey, Roland, can I get you to take the RPM for me? Daryl, do you want to go fix your car? I got another marshal out, so. You're good? Oh, okay. Never mind, Cal. He says he's good. He's good. It's all good. All right, guys. Let's get them lined up. Lineup is Eric, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Chris, and Madison. Once again, Eric, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Chris, and Madison. Good enough. I'll probably have to stop. All right, once again, it's Eric, Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Chris, Madison. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Eric on the tone. Darcy, Mike, Brandon, Chris, and Madison. Father-daughter battle here. Oh, don't take that out like that. Oh. Hot lap went to Brandon, 13.9. Brandon driving the blue with white wheels all the way around.
4 minutes left.
All right, I got Eric at the top. That's the pink buggy, 22.505, holding fast lap, 12.70. Mike in the number 2 spot, 21.501. Brandon, 5.03. Darcy on the 25 flat. Chris on the 18. Madison now back in it on the 9, 5.07. In the center. Pink buggy is my number 1. Blue with white wheels all the way around. That is Brandon, my number 2. Blue with yellow wheels in the back is my 3. That is Darcy. Darcy actually, nope. Brandon moves up to the top. Eric in second. Darcy in third. And we have Mike in the 4th. All these guys on the 21 lap pace. Brandon's, I'm just going to wait for them all to hit the loop here.
3 minutes left.
So Eric back. Brandon at the top on the 22, 5.13. Eric, 21.5 flat. Darcy, 5.01. Mike, 5.07. Chris now on the 20. And Madison on the 12. Fast lap overall going to Eric with that 12.72. 2:40 left on the clock. Blue buggy, white wheels all the way around is my number 1 right now. Pink is my number 2. And Mike, the white buggy, is my number 3. Top 2 drivers on that 22 lap pace. That is Brandon and Eric. Then we got Mike on the 21, Darcy on the 21, Chris on the 19, and Madison on the 13.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 left to go. It is now Brandon, Mike, and Eric. Brandon, the only one on the 22, 5.10. Mike, 21.5 flat. Eric, 21.502. Darcy, 5.06. Chris, 19.507. And Madison on the 14. Minute 30. Yep, minute 30 left to go.
One minute left.
It's now Brandon, Eric, Darcy, Mike, Chris, and Madison. Brandon, 22.509. Eric, 5.10. Darcy, 21.504. Mike, 5.05. Mike now holding fast lap, 12.65. Chris, 19.516. And Madison on the 15, 5.10. Watch your rhythm, guys. 30 seconds left to go. Race 2 drivers, please be ready.
Car 6 is done.
Darcy, you are done.
Car 5
Mike is
done.
done.
Car 4
Brandon's
is
done.
Car 3
Eric,
is done.
2 cars left live.
Car 1
There's
is done.
Chris, 1 more left live. Watch straight. And there it is. Eric taking it, 22.507. Darcy took second, 21.5 flat, 0.7 to Brandon's 21.5.9. Mike, 21.501. Chris, 18.503. And Madison on the 15.504. All right, if you just finish racing, I need you out to Marshall Race 2. Justin, Alex, Shane, Mike, Rui, and Kel. I already got one here, Eric. Darcy, it's all yours still. All right, all my drivers are over the loop. Let's get you guys lined up. Justin, Alex, and Shane. That's my 1, 2, and 3. Justin, Alex, and Shane. Then we got Mike, Rui, and Kel. Perfect. Justin on the tone. Alex, Shane, Mike, Rui, Kel. Hot lap going to Justin, 1294. Red buggy, white wheels. All right, calling it out on Justin. Red buggy, white wheels over the big table. 24.506, holding fast lap. 12:37. Rui in the number 2 spot. 23.502. Mike 505. Shane 507. Kel on the 21 and Alex on the 20. So once again, red buggy, white wheels is my 1. Green buggy, yellow wheels is my 2. And white and green is my 3. Right there, yep. Mike was in second before his Marshall. That
3
did
minutes
bounce
left.
him down. is now Justin, Rui, Alex, Mike, and Kel. 3 minutes left to go. Alex now holding fast lap 12:27. Red buggy, white wheels at the top, 24.512. Rui, 23.502. Alex, 22.501. Mike right behind him, 508. And Kel, 510. So Justin on that 24, Rui on the 23, Alex, Mike, and Kel on the 22.
Two minutes left.
All right, 3 down, 2 left to go. It's still Justin, Rui, Alex, Kel, and Mike. Justin still holding 24.511 right now. Rui 22.5 flat. Alex right behind him 504. Kel 505 and Mike 512. Watch the rhythm, guys. All clear. Once again, our red buggy, white wheels is our number 1. Green with yellow wheels is our 2. And our yellow and pink is our 3.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Race 3 drivers, please be ready. It's now Justin, Alex, Rui, Kel, and Mike. Everyone on the 22 except for Justin. Justin is the only one on the 24 right now. I'll call it out once everyone hits the loop here. Justin actually dropped down 23.501. Alex 22.505. Rui 507. Kel 509. And Mike 512. Alex still holding fast lap 12:27. 20 seconds left to go. Once again, guys, remember Tuesday night, on-road MO5 FPV, no jumps. And next Thursday, new track layout from the buggy race. The crossover's coming back. March break is over next week.
Car 6 is done.
Justin, you are done.
Car 2 is done.
Alex.
Car
Rui.
4 is done.
2 cars still left live, guys.
Car 3 is done.
And one more. There it
Car
is.
1 is done.
Justin taking it 23.502. Rui came in 22.504. Alex 22.505. Kel 22.509. And Mike 22.516. Very close. Get your cars on charge. Race 3 currently partly our A main group, not all of yous. But it's James, Dave, Chris, Scott, Roland, and Tyler. You guys are the fast group of the night so far. James currently holding the top qualifying spot, 25.513. Now's your chance. If you're going to do anything, now's the time to do it. All my drivers are out quick. Just need my marshals in place, and we are good to go. Four-wheel buggy up next. All right, once James hits that straightaway, straight is closed. Straight is closed. Let's line them up. James, Dave, Chris, Scott, Roland, and Tyler. Tyler, didn't you do that last time when I was getting ready to line everyone up? Yeah? Okay. Well, as long as you're getting it out of your system now. Once again, James, Dave, Chris, Scott, Roland, and Tyler. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready? I can give you a minute. I'll take a break. You sure? All right, James on the tone. Dave, Chris, Scott, Roland, Tyler. All right, James got a TQ marker, takes the hot lap, 12:31. That is my blue and white here hitting the loop. All right, here we go. Calling it out on James on TQ 25,506. That's the darker blue and white buggy out there. Scott, my other blue and white buggy,
4 minutes
24,501. Rolling right behind him, 504. Tyler, 509. Then we got Chris on the 23,502 and Dave on the 22,501. He's holding fast lap, 1204. TQ markers beside James and Scott now. Once again, those are my blue and white buggies. Darker blue, white is my 1. Lighter blue and white is my 2. That is James and Scott. Both of them are on 25 lap pace. James now holding fast lap 1184. It's 25,503 for James, 511 for Scott. Roland sitting in that number 3 spot. That is the orange and green out there. 24,507. Tyler chasing him 5,010. Dave now 24,512, and Chris on the 23,510. Two down, 3 left to go
3
here.
minutes left.
Watch small table. Stay tight, guys. Stay tight. Clear. James up in the 1. Scott in the 2. Roland in the 3. That is the orange and green Hot Bodies car. James running 25,502 with another fast lap, 1165. Scott 25,510. Roland 24,508. Dave right there with him, 508. Chris now 23,502 and Tyler 505. 2:15 left to go.
Two minutes left.
James, Scott, Roland, Dave, Chris, and Tyler. James and Scott on the 25, Roland and Dave on the 24, and Chris and Tyler on the 22. Minute 15 left on the clock. James almost on the 26 lap pace. Holds at 25,501 right now. Scott 510. Roland still holding that number 3 spot, 24,508. Chris 512.
1 minute left.
And Tyler 23,510. 60-second call, race 4, 4-wheel buggy. You guys are up. James, Scott, Roland, Chris, and Tyler. 20 seconds left to go. There's the tone.
Car 1 is done.
James, you are done.
Car 5
Chris
is
is done. 3 cars are still live, guys.
Car 2 is done.
There we go. Scott is done. 2 left live.
Car 3 is
And
done.
1.
Car 6 is
James didn't make it up to the 26. Did do 25.5 flat. That pushed the TQ up even further. Scott 25.509. Roland 24.513. Chris 23.505. And Tyler 23.512. Four-wheel buggy up. Right after this, there will be a short break. We will take a 7-8 minute break, and then we will do the mains. Aaron! Aaron! Come on, Aaron. All my marshals in place here? Good. All right, Mike, Daryl, and Madison. Let's line them up, guys. Mike, Daryl, Madison, and Aaron. Lucky you, Chris. That's okay. When I call for a volunteer, beautiful. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Mike on the tone. Daryl. Madison. Aaron. Hot lap went to Mike, 1467. Green buggy.
Four minutes left.
All right, calling it out on Mike, 21.506 with the fast lap, 12.74. Daryl on the 25.05, Madison on the 19, and Aaron on the 13.
Three minutes
There
left.
we go, 2 down, 3 left to go. Mike still at the top, 21.503 with the fast lap, 12.45. Daryl right there with him, though, 21.507. Madison now 18.505, and Aaron on the 13.510. Looks like Daryl bumped up to the top here. Nope, back to Mike. Mike 21.5 flat to Daryl's 5.02. Daryl also has the second fastest lap of the 12.90.
Two minutes left.
Mike now running 22.504. Daryl 5.09. Daryl holding fast lap 12.35. Madison running 18.502. Aaron 13.501.
One minute left.
.45 seconds left to go. Mike now on 22.503. Daryl dropped off a bit, 21.501. Still holding the fast lap with the 12.35. Madison now on the 19.515. And Aaron on the 14.513. Mike, you are done. Mike taking the TQ spot right at the end, pushed it up 22 to 5
Car
flat.
3 is done.
Daryl, you are done. 2 buggies left live.
Car
There's
1 is
one.
done.
Madison. Aaron is still alive. Aaron is still alive, and he just tripped the loop, so it's all over. Mike, 22.5 flat. Daryl came in 21.506. Madison, 19.512. And Aaron on the 14.513. All right, guys, I'm not going to print this out for you, just for me. It's up on the screen. Two-wheel buggy C main. Kel, Eric, Darcy, Brandon, Mike, Chris, and Madison, you will be race 1. Four-wheel buggy is actually race 3. Race 4, which will be our marshals for race 1, James, Scott, Dave, Chris, and Roland. We will do that in about 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. All right, guys, we are going to get going here with the mains. So we got Kel, Eric, Darcy, Brandon, Mike, Chris, Madison, James, Scott, Dave, Chris Capello, and Roland to Marshall. One bump up to the B main. Watch rhythm, guys. Okay, guys, I am going to close the straight. Let's get you lined up. Kel starting us off out front. Kel, you're going to pull right up here. Somewhere Scott will get us lined up. It's Kel, Eric, and Darcy. This will be a follow leader start. Eric, if you want to pull up here to where Eric is, or Scott is. Yeah. There's 7 of them, so Darcy in that 3. Then we got Brandon, Mike, Chris, and Madison. Good job. That's all good. Once again, it's a follow the leader start over the loop. Follow the leader start. Should be interesting. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everyone on the tone. Good follow leader start. Good. Oh, look at this. All right, Darcy out front on the 1. Mike in the 2. Eric in the 3. Darcy gets out of shape here. Mike takes over the number 1 spot. Oh, that should have been a stop and go, Eric. Come on. You're good. You're good. Keep going. Keep in mind for next time. There, Kel paying you back. Mike, white buggy, white wheels is my 1. Watch the rhythm, guys. Watch the rhythm. Clear. White buggy, white wheels is my number 1. You see him coming up on you. You give him
4
some
minutes
room.
left.
Chris in the number 2 spot right now. That is the green buggy, yellow wheels in the back. Eric in the 3 in the pink. Then we got Brandon, Kel, Darcy, and Madison 3:45 left on the clock. Watch your rhythm, guys. Stay tight to the inside and the rhythm. Eric moves into that number 2 spot. We got Mike, Eric, and Brandon. Then we got Chris, Kel, Darcy, and Madison. Watching the rhythm. Stay tight. Still that white associated buggy. White wheels. Pink in the 2. Blue with white wheels in my 3. That's my
3
top
minutes
3
left.
spot. Chris challenging. Chris taking over that number 3 spot. Green buggy is my number 3. It is Mike, Eric, Chris, Brandon, Kel, Darcy, and Madison. White buggy out front. Pink buggy is my number 2. Green is my 3. That is Mike, Eric, and Chris. 2:20 left on the clock. Eric holding fast lap so far with a 12:75. Oh, look at that. Nice pile up. Good driving, guys. Awesome job. Look at the cluster we have.
2 minutes left.
Make room for the white buggy. White buggy is your number 1 car. White buggy, white wheels, blacked out windows. Sorry, Eric is now. Sorry, my mistake. Past Mike. Pink buggy. Then the white buggy is 2. And Kel in the number 3 spot. The other white buggy with the blue stripe is my 3. Brandon in the 4. Chris in the 5. Darcy in the 6. Madison in the 7. Minute 25 left to go. 1 and 2 battling it out here. Eric and Mike. That's the 2 going to the big tabletop. Pink buggy chasing white buggy there in that number 2 spot. Brandon now in the 3 in the blue. Lap down. Oh, Mike's car died.
1
He
minute
is
left.
done. Only 60 seconds left to go. Is Eric, Brandon, Kel, Chris, and Darcy. Brandon, Kel, and Chris still kind of battling it out here for that number 3 spot. Brandon now, yep, Brandon in the 2nd, Chris in the 3rd, and then we got Kel. They're all together. 30 seconds left. Kel needing the marshal. He was in this with them. There's still 20 seconds left. So Eric, Brandon, Chris, and Kel. Marshall. That's going to let Chris move into that number 2 spot, push Brandon to 3rd. Maybe 4th, actually. Kel took over 3rd. And there's the tone. That's it, guys. When you hit the loop, your race is over.
Car 7 is
Darcy,
done. Car 1 is done.
Chris,
Car 6 is done.
Kel,
Car 3 is
Eric,
done. Car 4 is
Brandon,
done.
and
Car
Madison.
2 is done.
So Eric took the win on that one. He's getting the bump. He also had the fastest lap, 12:60. Chris came in 2nd, Kel in 3rd, Brandon in 4th, Darcy, and Madison. Two-wheel buggy B main up. Justin, Alex, Shane, Mike, Rui, and Eric. Everyone else out to Marshall. You can take the pro line, Chris, if you want. Or daughter's taking that, I don't know. She beat you to it. Just going to give Eric a minute here, change his battery, do what he's got to do. All right, guys, I'm going to close off straight. Let's get you guys lined up. Justin out in the number 1. Why don't you start the lineup for us? Pull up a little bit more, Justin. Good. Alex, good. Shane, you're in the 3. Mike will be in the 4. Rui, you can pull up too. Mike's brakes doesn't work. And then Eric. Once again, guys, follow the leader start over the loop. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everyone on the tone. Nice start for B Main. And I opened my mouth, and there it is. All right, Justin and Alex pulling away. Rui moved into that number 3 spot. Shane behind him, then Eric and Mike. 1 and 2 tight together over the loop. Half a second apart between Justin and Alex. Oh, Justin rolls over. Alex moves into that number 1. Justin now in the 2. He's got Rui and Eric chasing hard here. Over the big tabletop, there's your number 1, your 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone follow in order here. Alex, Justin. Eric moves in the 3rd with Rui chasing 4th. He rolls over, gives it back to Rui.
Left.
Mike flips. That's going to let Shane move ahead of him in the 5 spot. Rui moves into that number 2 spot with Justin right behind him. Alex pulling away. It's a yellow and pink buggy. Is our 1 green with yellow wheels is our 2, and the red is our 3. Justin with the move in the inside. Happened over the jump. That was ugly on both events there. I'm going to let that one fly. Rui thought he was running a redneck short course there for a second. Back into it. Justin now in the number 2. Rui in the 3. Battling it out with Eric for that number 4 spot. Justin almost 5 seconds behind the leader. Is 4.8 seconds. 3 minutes left here to go. He's now 4.5 seconds behind Alex, trying to close up that gap. Rui in the number 3 spot, only 2 seconds behind Justin. And he's got Eric chasing him in the number 4. Then we got Shane and Mike. Justin rolled over, got marshaled, so Rui's going to be right there. So 2, 3, and 4 over the big tabletop together. Alex now 6-second lead on the pack. Marshall. Oh, 2 marshals. Almost 3. Oh, Rui almost took over that number 2 spot. He got out of shape and went over the pipes. 2:15 left on the clock. 2 and 3 staying together. Shane rolls up to the number 4 spot. Eric in the 5.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Leader flips over. Let's see how far back. Justin, 4.5 seconds behind the leader now. Rui, 2 seconds off of his pace, holding third. Shane flips over. That was our number 4. Eric might be able to come around him. I don't know. So we got 4 and 5 tight together with Eric and Shane. Shane staying in that number 4 spot. Remember, Shane and Eric, if that yellow and pink buggy catches you, that is their number 1 leader out there. Justin now only 3 seconds off of his pace. Leader's car, guys. I know you guys are battling it out. Let him by. Minute 10 left to go. It is Alex, Justin, Rui, Shane, Eric, and Mike. Rui's our number 3. Mike, if you can let that car pass when you get a chance. Thank you. Leader flips over into our last minute. 60 seconds left to go. Justin now out front, number 1. Alex in the 2. We may still see a battle between these two. Red buggy, white wheels. Shane is our number 1 if he catches up to you. Thank you. Very close right now. Justin, Alex, Rui, Eric, Shane, and Mike. Actually, Rui, yeah. Rui in the number 2 spot. Alex now in the 3rd after leading the race for so long. 20 seconds left to go. Rui now flips over. Alex back in the number 2 spot. 10 seconds left on the clock. Gives it back to Rui. Alex and Rui battling out for that number 2 spot. Clock's going to run out on them right here. There it is.
Car 4 is done. Car 2 is done.
Rui, Alex, you guys are both done.
Car 7
Eric's
is
done. Justin's done. Shane is still alive, and that's our last one. Justin taking that one, getting the bump. Also had the fastest lap overall, 12:22. Rui ended up finishing it off in 2nd. Alex
Car
in
1
3rd.
is done.
Eric in 4th. And we had Shane and Mike. So Justin getting the bump up to the A. Everyone else, drop your cars. You don't need to charge them. Come out to Marshall. Justin, if you want to put your car in charge, you can. It's 4-wheel buggy is up now. 4-wheel buggy. We got Mike, Daryl, Madison, and Aaron for this. I will need 1 volunteer marshal for the next race. This one I should have all my marshals for. Shouldn't be a big deal. Justin, Alex, Shane, Mike, Rui. Last one out that doesn't have a marshal spot will be marshaling my next race. Because I will need 2 volunteers for my next race. All right, so Alex is out. Chris. All right, Shane. Shane didn't make it out to Marshall. Shane, I will use you for my next race. You can come out to Marshall my next race for me. I'll need 1 more volunteer after that, but we're good. All right, just need Madison over the loop. Let's line him up, spread him out. Mike out front. He's good right where he is. Madison will be back against the wall. Darrell pulling up number 2. Good. Good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Oh, hold on here a second. There we go. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Follow leader start. Everyone on the tone. Nice and clean passes. If you take the guy out in front of you, if you're trying to pass on the race line, please stop. All right, Mike and Darrell running away together here. Madison in number 3, Aaron in the 4. Aaron, when this green car catches you, go wide, please. Or stay there. Good. All right, Darrell now out in the 1, Mike in the 2. Remember, guys, just make clean passes, clean passes. 1 and 2 tight together here. Nice pass on the inside by Mike. Back out front now. Darrell now chasing. Madison, that number
4
3.
minutes
Aaron
left.
in the 4. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. All right, so Mike out front. Darrell chasing 2.5 seconds off his pace. Let's see what happens. There's Mike hitting the loop. He also holds fast lap 12:81 right now. Darrell now 3 seconds behind him. Madison sitting in the number 4. Aaron in the 5, but a lap down from her. 3:10 left to go. Green buggy, my leader right now.
Three minutes left.
It's all right. You're good. Keep going, Aaron. Marshall. Darrell now 9 seconds behind the pace of the leader. He's up now 23 laps, 5:10. Darrell's 21, 5:04. Madison 17, 5:03. This is all their pace times. Green buggy is your leader. Also holding fast lap with a 12:66.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 left to go. Here's your number 2, Darrell hitting the loop. 10 seconds behind, almost a full lap. Minute 30 left to go. Mike, Darrell, Madison, and Aaron. Mike puts down another fast lap, 12:40. Gee, for a guy that's never raced before, he sure is doing pretty good. Look at that. He even marshals. The leader even marshals competitors on the track.
1 minute
See
left.
that? How nice is that? Well, he's almost a full lap up. 1 minute here left to go. He is now a full lap up on the field. Green buggy puts down another fast lap at 12:26. Keeps breaking him down more and more. See if we see 11 out of him here. "15 seconds left to go. Two-wheel buggy A-main up next. I got Shane as one of my volunteers. I do need one more volunteer marshal for that race. There's the tone. When you hit the loop, your race is over.
Car 1 is done.
Madison, you are done. He was going to try and marshal him. It's all good.
Car 2 is
Mike,
done.
Daryl, and
Car 4 is
Aaron.
done.
Mike, first time racing, takes a win. Four-wheel buggy. Nice job. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Daryl took second, Madison third, and Aaron in fourth. Out to the track, two Marshall, two-wheel buggy, A-main. James, Scott, Dave, Chris, Roland, and Justin. Final race of the night. Got a couple of Marshalls, thank you. Mike, I'm going to need you to marshal on that pipe right there. Yep. You're basically catching everyone coming over the doubles there when they flip. If they flip. We'll see how clean it is tonight. All right, guys, straight is closed. Straight is closed. Everyone's over the loop. James, Scott, Dave, 1, 2, and 3. Let's start off with you guys. Chris, Roland, and he'd like that. Wait till the race starts, and then do it. Give him a wet willy. Soon as you get marshaled, the first time you get marshaled, just give him a wet willy. Yeah. First car that flips over, he's gonna be off the track somewhere. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This is only a 5-minute race, just like the quals. Kept them all the same. Everyone on the tone, but it is follow the leader, start over the loop. Everyone on the tone. Nice and clean, guys. Treat your drivers with respect. If you lose the line, just stay wide and let them in there. James, Scott, tight together, 1 and 2. Dave and Roland with the pass. Very nice. Takes over the number 3. Slight bump out. Cost Dave more than anything else. Look at Justin sneaking in here up to the number 3. Playing with the big boys now. Our bump from the B main. So James and Scott together. Scott takes over the number 1 spot. James in the 2. Here's the rest of the field. We've got Justin, Roland, Chris, and Dave. Two, 3, and 4 hitting the loop very tight here. They're about 2.5 seconds behind James. Is Scott our leader out there right now? James was 2 seconds off his pace. Let's see, did he close the gap? 1.5. Shaved half a second there. Rolling into the number 3 spot with Chris in the 4 now. Rolling hitting the loop with Chris right here. There's your 3, 4, and 5. Justin in the 6 behind. 3:35 left on the clock. Roland flips over. That's going to cost him back down to the bottom. Chris Capello now moves into the number 3 spot. Dave in the 4. Justin in the 5. James closing this gap up on Scott. You guys see any white and blue buggies catching up to you? When they catch you, give them room. They are battling it out also. 1 and 2, less than half a second apart here. 3 and 4, less than half a second apart. That's Chris
3 minutes left.
and Dave. James looking the pass. Just missing the mark. Oh. Cost James. Keep going, Scott. Wasn't your fault. It's all good. Make James pay. James going to have to work it out now. Chris now pulling away from Dave slightly. Let's see how far back he is from Scott and James. 3 seconds off their pace. So Chris in the 3, Dave in the 4, Justin rolling over to give up his number 5 to Roland. 1 second apart between our 1 and 2. Scott and James, our blue and white buggies hitting the loop. Watch Justin as they come through. Thank you. There we go. Scott and James staying tight together again. Oh, James looked like he was going to try the pass there.
2 minutes left.
Chicane's a hard spot to do it. 2 minutes left to go in this. Chris holding that number 3 spot. Dave in the 4, Roland in the 5, Justin in the 6. Battle that I'm watching out now right there. Beautiful pass by James. Oh, getting out of shape. Might give it back up to him. Scott all over him here. Oh, in the air. Push the wing. Nice. Fast lap going to James right now, 11:66. Scott's got 11:85, not far off him. 1 and 2 tight together. Chris staying at the number 3 spot, but he's 7 seconds behind, dealing with his own problems with Dave chasing him hard here. Roland not far behind either. Here we go, 3, 4 over the loop, 5 over the loop. Our lead as well. They both slid out on the ice, James and Scott. Gave James a little bit more breathing space. Scott now
1
second
minute
and a
left.
half behind. He had a little fumble over the double, too. That might cost him back. 60 seconds left to go, and he waits for him. Keep the battle alive, eh, James? I hope he beats you. Oh, look at this. Look at this battle. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and they're going to have the leaders up on it right here. 35 seconds left on the clock. Chris still holds the number 3. Who's that? Scott flipped over. Chris rolling in the number 4, and Dave in the 5. They're still battling out. Scott flips over. James still, Scott in that number 2. But now Chris is not far behind with only 15 seconds left on the clock. James, Scott, Chris, Roland, Dave, and Justin. There it is. Dave made it over loop.
Car 1
James
is done.
taking the win
Car
on that
6 is
one.
done.
Good. Justin's done.
Car 2 is
Guys,
done.
as you hit the loop, you're all done. Very
Car
nice
5 is
driving.
done. Car 3 is done. Car 4
That
is
is
done.
it. So James taking that one and the fast lap overall, 11:66. Scott came in second. His fast lap, 11:85. Chris, 12:12. Roland, Fourth place, 11.99. Dave, fifth place, 11.82. And Justin, sixth place, 12.14. Nice driving, guys.